Welcome to you all over the world. This is Nico LaRue. I'm the lead analyst and trainer at UTC, the Ultimate Trading Course. And here with me today is Sam Fourie, right here from South Africa. And Sam is a new student that just entered the UTC Ultimate Trading Course with us. So we're just going to welcome, Sam.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. Thank you for allowing
Yeah.
me to join on the course. It's been amazing thus far.
Awesome, man. Thanks. Just a couple of questions we want to ask you, Sam, about the course so far, how you find it. But yeah, let's start it off. So, how did you hear about the Ultimate Trading course, and what made you decide to enroll?
Yeah, thanks, Nico. So I found out about Bitcoin TAF way back when it was actually to know it. I heard about it from a friend,
Okay.
and I went in and out of crypto a little bit. I just didn't have too much success with it. And, in the last, I'd say year, I'd really thought to start taking it a bit more seriously. And in doing so, I remembered and recalled a friend of mine mentioning about To Know It, which then I kind of saw had been remodeled to Bitcoin TAF. And then I saw that there was the Huddle Knots course, which I then took, which was great and very informative. And I really, really enjoyed it. I just, however, found that the scalping with my job that I'm doing and my lifestyle, it just wasn't fitting it too well. So then I did some more investigating into that, and I looked at you guys' other products. And since I was very happy with the way that Hodl Knots was done, I thought UTC to be a good fit to help me with the day trading and swing trading, which I feel is better suited for my lifestyle at this point.
Awesome. Yeah. So all about the time frames, isn't it? But it's great that you had that initial grounding for the Aldenot score, and
Yeah,
now you got more skills that you are adding to that skill set of yours. So that's awesome. Okay.
yeah,
So what is
definitely.
your initial impression of the course so far? The content and the structure. What do you think of it so far?
Yeah, I must say I was quite worried, or I didn't say worried, but skeptical of pre-recorded courses. I think that's something that I was very happy with regarding to the Huddle Knots was that it's all live. So it was very easy to interact with the trainers, and there was no worried about like everything just being generic and not specific to
Hmm.
specific students. So I was slightly concerned about that or worried, I would say. But I must say, through going through the course, I'm about halfway now, and I'm very, very impressed, especially with how I don't have that many questions as I thought I would.
Okay.
The course is structured in such a way that it's really easy to follow. And funny enough, I'd write down some questions to ask in the weekly webinars. And then as the video goes on, those questions get answered.
Answered. Okay.
So, yeah, I must say I'm very impressed and happy with the way that the course has been laid out and structured thus
Oh,
far.
that's awesome to hear. It's an easy way to go. It's more like an academic approach with workbooks and the chapters. So that's great. And yeah, like we also on the webinars, we do discuss it, and the students can also ask us then live once a week with the webinar we hold. So no, that's great to hear. And do you have any favorite chapter so far? Now that I know you're still new in it and you're doing only the first chapters, any favorite one so far?
Yeah, so I think the module three of is currently the favorite where we're starting to talk about more of the technical analysis.
Okay.
And I'd say so far it's the spider lines. The spider lines have been very, very interesting. I think it was obviously I think going into the course initially I knew about support and resistance lines obviously from the huddle knots. I
Yes.
had no idea about spider lines,
Mm.
so that has been very, very interesting to play around with and see how accurate they can be. So I
Yes.
definitely say the spider lines chapter specifically.
Yeah, that's my favorite analysis tool as well. We call it an MTT, we call it historical projection levels. But yeah, the slang is spider lines that we show the students. And yeah, they are very accurate, especially on Bitcoin, especially in crypto. It is, people are really doing great with them. And it's just so accurate. But that's great. That's my favorite chapter too, by the way.
Yeah,
Not being
it's a
funny or
very good
anything, but
one.
that's my favorite chapter too. So, how would you describe the support you've received so far from the course?
Yeah, of course, it's been really good. Support given by yourself and Corey. When I first joined, um, the course, actually before I just joined, as you know, I was quite unsure of what was the right thing to do for me. And I think a lot of people are in that situation as well, where they really want to get into cryptos, but they don't know where to start or what the right thing is
Yeah.
for them. And, that's obviously where I reached out to you and Corey, initially Corey first.
Hmm.
And then I hopped on a call with you and you explained and showed everything to me, which I was really grateful for because it really helped me to see, okay, cool, this is the right thing for me. And yeah, so the initial support to get me on board was really great. And it made me feel quite confident that this will be beneficial.
Yes.
And since I've joined, obviously being able to be on the weekly webinars and so forth has really been helpful to to assist me with this
Yeah,
journey. So
that's
it's been very
awesome.
good. Thank you.
That's great. Great to hear. Glad that there's good support. That is what we do in the course. We want to just give the support. That's one of the things that we really serious about is giving support to all our students throughout the bank and make sure they succeed in what they are learning. So that's great to hear. And how do you see the UTC course impacting your trading career going forward? I know you're still new in it, but after completing it, how do you think it will have a huge impact for you?
Yeah, definitely. I think that the impact that it will have is really big. And I think this is things that so what I've learned so far, I know for sure I will be using probably for the rest of my trading career, for sure. I think that especially this learning the support and resistance and being able to track out those levels correctly. I think as I get better, those are definitely things that I will use in my trading career in the future. And yeah, I can just say that I'll definitely use it in the future, and I'm really grateful for it. That's all.
Yeah, that's awesome. Now, I think you're going to be a great successful trader going forward. The way your effort you're putting in and the way you're going through the chapters as well in your own time and very quickly too. So that is the
Yeah,
way
definitely.
you learning that patience too of a trader, and that's great. And those tools will
Yeah.
definitely help you going forward.
And also, I think another thing is that it also through going through the course for the first time, I'm actually starting to feel like I understand the charts a lot better. Initially, looking at the bigger picture, especially coming from the Huddle Knots course, coming where it's just you're focusing on a very small time frame to look at the picture from a bit further back, it was quite daunting. And I always felt that I had no idea what I was doing or what I was really looking at. Where's it going to go? Or where would it, what are the chances of it going to these different points or levels?
That's it.
I just didn't know. And since starting the course and to the point where I am now, where I've covered the support and resistance lines and now the spider lines, which are really, really cool, I have now obviously marked out my charts. And from now looking at them, it's a lot less daunting
Yes.
and quite exciting
Yes.
to work on them.
That's true. Those tools give you that confidence too, and that's what we talk about. If you have those confidence with your support and resistance lines, like your historical projection lines, spider lines, you get that confidence. And once you get the confidence, you will be so much better off. Also, especially in this trading markets that's going on now, this drawn out sideways markets and all of
Yeah.
those. Yeah, no, that is great. So yeah, no, thanks so much, Sam, for your time today. We not going to keep you all day, but yeah, it was great to have you here in just a little Q&A and hear how you're finding the course so far. And I believe a lot of people will benefit from this little interview that we had here. So yeah, thanks so much for joining us there right from South Africa. And to anyone else, if there's UTC, if you want to know anything, please get in touch with us at bitcointaf.com for holding out scores. Also, if you want to start there, like Sam said, for scalping. But yes, also then the UTC is the more advanced type of course, as well as we've got the DeFi. Don't forget the DeFi course. I think Sam will take next. He's lining up for that after the UTC course. The DeFi course that's held by Corey too. We really go deep into DeFi there, looking at the DeFi space projects, all the taxation and all those other things in crypto that is not analysis. But just a reminder, the UTC course is an analyst course. You will be an analyst when you're done here. You will be able to do your own charts. You'll be able, like Sam said now, you will be able to read charts much better, like a pro. and you will know what's going on, especially like in Maurice Landman's long-term trade reports. That will make so much sense for you, as well as the MTT reports and as well as the charts that we put in DTM. You'll be able to really, really benefit from it, as well as have the detonator. So Sam has not yet quite come to the detonator yet, but he will. That's a more exciting part also, is the in-house indicator that we use for the UTC, and that will also benefit. And you get it with the course. We give it to you. It's not, you don't buy it, we give it to you. And you can then from after the course still use it. So thanks so much, Sam, and we'll chat again soon. Thank you.
Of course. Thank you very much, Nico. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.